So, hi, good morning. This is Sachana here for taking this live session, which is could be 1 hour. Actually, today I planned for the BPT problems, like BPT one and BPT two. Maybe each one have four problems, I think so, because still I did not enter into the VM. So I don't know actually why this strength is very less. Generally, it happens that 10 to 11. What do you say, Rajdeep? Hello. Lavish or Samir Gupta? Is it similar strength you find it anytime in the last few weeks? No. So I think everybody in mute. Uh, Hello, Samir, Lavish. Yeah, Rajdeep, you don't know. So okay, maybe you might be that first time you entered. So Lavish, what do you say? Mm, so every Tuesday, is it similar kind of count students or is it better? Samir or Brijesh Kumar, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it similar kind of less strength is there every time or this Tuesday kind of session morning? Because I don't know. That's what. Uh, okay. So let's work with the BPT problems. Actually, I planned today for the BPT one and BPT two. So possibly, I think totally 8 problems are there. So I think is it okay? Shall I proceed this 1 hour to solve that before you on the VM? Okay, great. So let me share my screen fast. Yeah, this BPT problems, practicing the BPT problems are uh, very useful, that whenever you go for that next upcoming OPP examination for the system command, because system commands requires a huge practice. OPP is somewhat a typical kind of thing where you need to write that a lot of shell and bash code. So the code is simple, but we have to write it a tricky way or a shortest way or suitable way, where that whatever that backend configuration settings are done for the question, that you need to match it. So that is what exactly. So is my terminal is visible? This terminal currently I'm using. Yeah, good. So let's go for that. Login into this virtual machine. So I'm logging regularly that. So using this particular this id is given for me. So where I'm trying to log in into this. Yeah, this is SC 2001 or CS or system commands. You might use it. That's not a big problem. You can use any one of it, because most of that problems are same. So when do you say that most of the problems are same? So whenever you see that this VM, you can find it. There is a subfolder is there. So far, whatever the problems you solved and submitted, that problems are available in SC 2001. So in the few weeks before, I did it that practice problems of fourth week and practice problems of third week. So now let's go for that. The BPT problems, your bi-weekly problem programming test problems are there. So let's see that how many problems are there. Based on it only, we'll create that the local folder. So let me go for that. Whatever configured so far, the CD OPT, sorry, CD OPT. So in this OPT, I can find it that there is a subfolder is there, SC 2001, CD SC 2001. So let me see that. Yeah, this is BPT problem. So the first problem, BPT one have the 4 problems, and BPT two have that 4 problems. Yes, 4 problems. Yeah. So possibly these 8 problems are, uh, much enough that to do that. So we supposed to create similar kind of folder in your user directory. So let me go for my user directory because it's a configured folder. Similar folder name I supposed to create there. So first let us do that. So we go for the root again, cd tilde. Then we go for cdsc 2001. So for this, now we are creating the BPT1 problems, like BPT1 problems we are creating. So BPT1 have the 4 problems of 4 subfolders. So let's create that mkdir. So BPT, so we have that one we are creating first now. So that's problem. We are trying to create that 1 to 4. So this way we are creating that a collection of folders, like, this kind of thing is called braces expansion. Like, inside of your bracket, we are giving that 1 to 4, A to G, something like that. So a range of values we are specifying, so that mkdir will create multiple folders with every time auto increment of that 1 to 4 is done. So let's see that. Yes. So you can find that BPT1 problem 1, and BPT1 we have problem 2, problem 3, problem 4. So I think up to this is clear. Any clarification? Hope you are doing similar kind of procedure. Is it right? Great. So let's bring back to your this VM. Let's see that there is a general procedure whenever you want to solve any problem practice or BPT. We enter into that particular folder. Then we supposed to show the problem first, what really the question is given for this particular problem. For this, so we have a standard command for this, synchro show. This is the problem. So a company has 5 departments, each one named that department 1 to department 5. So that's what existing folders may be there. Within each department, there are 3 teams that are available, like team A to team C. So each particular team works for 10 different projects. So that is what exactly. There is a directory in every team. Every team there is already existing folder is available. It means that write a bash command to create a file for each project. Like, there
Sir,
is,
am I audible?
yeah, you're audible.
Sir, what is the purpose of this session? Are we doing all the BPT problems from
Yes, BPT
BPT?
problems only. Maybe BPT1 and BPT2, I try to finish because 8 problems are there.
Okay,
Okay.
but this is already done, right?
I don't
In the
know.
past.
Actually, they have given this way. You need to handle it.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So, is it okay? Shall I continue, or we can stop or something like others, please? Others, shall I continue then?
So as far as I know, these BPT problems were covered in the past
Hmm.
multiple times.
Hmm. Maybe some of them, maybe, this could be an additional kind of session. Maybe it is assigned for me. Some of them may be absent, or maybe it is near to OPP examination. Shall I
Right.
continue then? Yeah, if you parallelly open, if you are parallelly open your VM and practice also, it would be helpful for upcoming OPP. Yeah, who are familiar, okay, maybe you can continue in this session, or you can so leave this particular session. Who are just, it could be, a new kind of thing you are learning, just you stay there. Yeah, great. So yeah, so I'm continuing this because practicing if this one is very important for this OPP, upcoming OPP. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe whenever I'm trying to solve this problem, what is the background concept of it also, I try to discuss it. So inside of this particular folder, you're supposed to create a sequence of files. See, the file name should be that, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, it could be, logged out. This is okay. Hmm. Close. Yeah. So look at here. We try to create a sequence of files, that is project 1 to project 10. So inside of the each team, can anybody see that what is the command to create a blank file? Can anybody say that? Any command?
Touch.
Correct. So touch we are using. So already existing folders are available. There is a folders are available already, maybe department 1 to 5. and as well as team A to C is there. So let's do with a command called touch. So possibly we try to use a touch. And where do you want to create the particular files? So definitely the nested folder of each department and inside of that each team. So that possibly we try to use same name, the department. So how to specify that the range of values, like 1 to 5. So hopefully you have seen that earlier when we are creating the BPT subfolders. So we are using that braces or brackets extension. Am I right? So now it's already existing one. 1 to 5 is already existed. Inside of this, I'm trying to create a nested folder, or sorry, I'm trying to enter into another nested folder. The nested folder is team. So again, that bracket extension, A to C, and then after it, we try to create the project files. So the project files are constant, and sorry, that is a sequence of file names is given, like 1 to 10 is there. Again, we are using this 1 to 10. So this understanding of this bracket extension, they have been given this particular BPT task to understand the bracket extension. So hope you got this, what this command is. Is it clear what we are trying to do? Just you can show the thumbs up if you are not able to speak out. Yeah. So definitely there is a question in the OPP examination. Generally it is there using this bracket extension. Yeah, maybe what happened for this, it was created
So
so far.
synchro init.
Oh, because basically they have given existing, any instruction is given synchro in it. Maybe it's not. Yeah, I'm supposed to do that to have that existing folders. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So now we do that same command. Yeah, now great. Thank you. So that nested things are created. Let's do that synchro eval. Yeah, done. So this is been done. So to know the concept of that bracket extension, maybe this problem could be very simple. So let's move to the second problem. Problem number 2. So this problem show. Yeah, this problem, it's having the different kind of subcategories, like creating directory, creating file, or creating hard links are there, creating the soft links is there, and modify the command. So we have a multiple commands combination. So possibly creating directory we are using, creating files we use a touch command, and when we are creating hard links and soft links, we must care about that relative path and absolute path, right? Am I right? Am I right? Hello. So whenever we are creating hard links and soft links, you supposed to care about that absolute path and relative path. For the hard link, we can use that uh, relative path, no problem, because existing path to extension you can write wherever current working folder is there from that. But whenever you are creating soft links, you must give that complete path, which is called absolute path, has to be defined. So that you need to take care. And changing the permissions is as usual using chmod, that changing mode option, we do that. So this one, maybe it could be a big question. So let me copy this question. Copy this question. Why this? Please use the two. Yeah, I'm getting it. Okay, from this year it is. This question is from here. So let me copy this question. Maybe you need to write multiple set of commands. Yeah, up to here. So this is different subcategory of commands you're supposed to write it. So now let's do that, because I want to do that each part wise. So first part of commands, we want to do that. Maybe this part of commands, I want to do that. So here, uh, so do I need to do any sync in it? I think I'm not sure. Just quite clear. Ls synchro in it. I think we don't need it. Yeah, great. So here, so first we are creating a base directory. Make sure that after creating the base directory, within the project directory, you supposed to be, I'm talking about the part one only. So create the following subdirectories using brace extension. So that you're supposed to do with src has to be created. And src contains module 1 and module 2 and include in lib. Document, we have that API and manual, and empty directory it's required, that is called bin. So hopefully this is a base directory of project. This project contains 3 particular folders, which is directories called src, document, and bin. So let's do up to that one. Maybe that makes sense. mkdir. First, it is a project one. Is it project? Yes, project. I think project only. So then after it, I'm trying to create mkdir inside of your project. So I'm trying to create 3 subfolders, like 7th line src is there, 8th line documents is there, 9th line bin is there. So that all these are 3 different names: src, documents, and bin. So these 3 things we are creating inside of your project. So after that, inside of your src, you supposed to create module 1 and module 2, so that these two I can use it bracket extension. So mkdir inside of your project. So inside of your src, because I'm going that each part wise, we are trying to create module 1 and module 2, so that we required a module and it is 1 and 2. This could be the third command. So after that, inside of that each particular module, we required subfolder of include and lib. So that module 1 contains include and lib. Module 2 also it contains include and lib. So that mkdir project inside of the same src module, that's 1 and 2, inside of each module, I want that include and lib. And the last one is there, like, maybe documents and API. This one is created inside of your documents. So already we have the same, like up to here project is same. Just copy this. So we have a documents folder, already existed one. Inside we are creating 2 bracket extension of API and manual. I think I've done complete part 1, whatever the question part 1 is given. Yeah, I think I'm going in the right way. Is there any better way to, instead of this, maybe somebody practiced in the last sessions? Is it okay? Shall I proceed in this way? Yeah, great. So I'm going the same line, whatever the same lines which are defined. So first let's do that. mkdir. To make it easy, we did it. So then, because question and the different particular processes we are trying to do that, each one as a module wise, maybe part wise. This is okay. Maybe it could be a complex directory structure. Let's see that what is the structure so far it was created. Yeah, it is okay. Now this is, yeah. And the last one is this. Maybe it could be a complex folder structure. Let's see that what was created so far. Yeah, this is so far it was done. In the problem 2, there are totally 12 directories are created. Inside the project pin documents, SRC is there. And inside of the documents, API and manual is there. Inside of SRC, we have module 1 and module 2. The module 1 contains include lib, module 2 also contains include lib. So this is so far we have done it. So better do this one. Yeah, it is done. So now let's move to the second part. So this part is creating exclusively the files, the part 2. So as you know, the touch command will do this all. So inside of SRC module 1 and include, you create a file called empty file called h file, header file. So maybe we write touch is simple command inside of your project, inside of module 1. So here I think possibly there is no scope for using like bracket extension. SRC inside of it. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. The project contains SRC. The project contains SRC. SRC contains a module 1. This module 1, inside we are creating include folder. Instead of it, we are creating module 1.h. This is the first touch command. Maybe similar command we try to use it, but the second 15th line one, what it is telling is that inside of SRC module 1 lib. So instead of this lib, we are trying to create module 1.so. So now the 16th line instruction. So your module 2 include is there. We are trying to create that module 2.h file. The same to this one, the touch command we copy here. So this module 2 lib, we try to create module 2.so. So maybe a dozen of commands we are walking through, but this could be the more interesting and conventional way to make you to better for OPP examination. So I think it's okay. Maybe this makes okay. So I'm copying this, each one of it. Yeah, present working directory is fine. The first touch we are using on that module 1 include, and the second touch we are doing module 1, that is a lib folder, and again this is module 2 include folder creating, and the fourth one is this. So let's see the tree structure. Maybe it could be complex structure, but so far files are also created. This is the part 2 we have done. So let's see that part 3. So part 3, it could be that interesting one where you are creating hard links we are creating, and the soft links also we are creating. So can anybody say that how to create the links? There is a command for that. Any command for that, creating links? Hello. Yeah. So there is a command called ln. Possibly we are creating the ln command, which is able to create hard links and soft links. By default, ln command creates hard links only. See, so ln command, if you want to get that manual of this ln, we can use this one. So that is what ln. So by default, it creates hard links only. If you want to create a soft links, you're supposed to use an option called -s. I think this is yes. This is symbolic for creating, instead of that hard links, we try to create soft links. By default, it is hard links. So let's move to that. We are creating hard link first. For the particular hard links, relative path is more enough. Relative path means current working directory. From that, we keep moving to the next. That's okay, it works. But whenever soft links, we require that absolute path, complete path has to be defined. So let's do that. So how to create this particular hard links first, the part number 3. So that is exclusively they've given its hard link. Hopefully 22 line number is a link 1 and 23 line number is a link 2. So first link we are creating, that is ln. So they suggested create a link to the module 1 in the bin directory and name it this particular file is module1.hardlink. Sorry, module1-hardlink.h. So where is my module 1? It's already there. Uh, that header file is, it's available in the include folder of the module 1. So that I supposed to specify from the current BPT problem number 2. So inside of your project folder, so you can find here, this particular header file is here. So inside of this particular project, so SRC, so you can get this one where it is the same, which it is that source where it is, we are trying to create that hard link for module 1 file. This is what module 1. Maybe you can say this could be a target. This could be a target because where you are mapping your hard link. So that we are creating, and then where you are creating inside of your bin, so that there is a bin folder is available inside of your project, so that the source is where you are creating. So inside of your project, there is a bin folder. In that bin folder, you directly create it. So maybe additional space I'll give it. So the clearly they specified that hard link name. This is what the hard link file is supposed to create inside of your bin directory. So this is the first hard link we are creating. There is another hard link you're supposed to create for module 2 also, where it is module 2 SO is there. The same command I'm copying here. Hello. Yeah, somebody wants to ask something. Yeah, Sudhanshu.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So these are the questions of PYQ for OPP.
Not the PYQ questions. These are
Actually,
BPT problem. Hello.
but sir, the deadline has passed, sir.
Yeah, deadline is passed, but they have given that context for today is upcoming BPT. Some of them are not practiced BPT, some of them not submitted BPT. So for that, we are trying to give the input. It's not PYQ because I don't have any PYQ with me. So possibly, maybe I'm not aware of this PYQs also as SC system commands. Maybe during your TA session, you can represent your any of your PYQs. If anything, any dump you have, you can present it. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, sir.
Okay. So I think others, maybe some of them who are familiar with this, okay, who are maybe you are trying to face the OPP examination, is it okay? I think so. Yeah. So let's, maybe multiple commands or maybe more commands we are using, but it's only the way to do that. So if somebody who are already familiar the shortest way, just let me know that other shortest command to do that, because always I do that a conventional approach. So this we are module 2 SO is available inside of your lib folder, not include folder. This is a destination. This is a lib. So module 2.so we are creating hard link. So as per the particular module 2, where you are creating is inside of your bin directory only, but the name of the hard link, we want to specify that module 2 hard link SO. Yeah, these two commands are very straightforward because we have that only relative path, nothing to do more on that. So let's do that. First hard link we are creating, and then the second hard link. So let's see the tree structure. Yeah, two hard links are created inside of your bin directory. One is for module 1 for header file, one is for module 2 and lib file. So that's what we have done. So now the interesting thing we are creating is a soft links. So these soft links requires absolute path. So whenever you want to get the absolute path, you need to specify that the complete path from the particular one, the complete path we wanted. So how to get the current absolute path? Because from the root How can you get it? Because so that I can copy and use it. How to get it? Current absolute path, so that I can attach that additional things. Yeah, it is just a PWD, present working directory. So this makes use of that complete absolute path. So these things, this particular absolute path, I repeatedly use it for this particular part 4. So let me deposit this, preserve this one. This is a standard absolute. For that, we try to add it as per the whatever the question in the 28th line number, 29th line number, we try to create it. Now let's create ln soft link. We are creating always with -s, option s. Let's copy that absolute path first, which is home, and then Satyanarayana, and then SC 2001. This complete one is absolute path. Instead of it, they asked you inside of your documents. So definitely inside of your document means it is inside the project documents. So after that, this is the target. This is the target. Then what could be my source? Again, source also having complete absolute path. Let's copy the same absolute path. That's going to be the source of it. This is the target, and then source. Then they name it as a documentation. So they want to name it as a documentation. So inside of your project only, we are creating a documentation. So inside of your project, they clearly given that documentation. So here you can see that this part is target. It also includes that the complete absolute path, this, and this is also includes that from the home directory to up to here as absolute path, and later we do that extension of it. So this is that first soft link we are creating. Yeah, maybe it could be a larger one. So I'm sure only this way we do that. Maybe some of the shortest way is that just you can interpret in the chat box also, no problem. So similar lines we are going. Second one, where you are creating another soft link. We are creating soft link for module 1.so. This is what instruction. So that we try to copy the same one, because absolute path already we have a copy of it. So this absolute path inside of your project, so inside of your not the documents, they suggested you to do that in the module 1.so, so that this it contains the target as module 1. Inside we have a lib folder. So inside lib folder we have this particular one, module 1.so. So that module 1.so. This is the target, maybe bigger target, but target is this. So, and the source is the same absolute path we are getting. Up to the project is okay, but we don't give that directly the documentation. They suggest you to have that. So soft link to the module 1 inside of your module 2 lib folder directory, and name it as this one, as module 1 symlink.so, so that we supposed to create inside of your project src is there. Inside of it module 2, this is a bigger path. Then inside we have, they said it is lib folder as per it, because src contains that module 2, that contains a lib folder. Up to here is okay. Up to here we have done so far. Then the name of the particular soft link we are specifying. Of course, this is the name of the soft link. Yes, maybe it is a bigger command, but you're supposed to do that because soft link requires complete one. So let's do that. I think we have done right way. Even it's a bigger command. Project, and then project contains src, right? Okay, sorry. Project contains src. So then inside this SRC, we have a module 1. Inside this module 1, lib is there. Then we have a file called module1.so, that's a target. So then after it, inside the project, we have SRC and module 2 lib folder, and the name of this symbol link is that module1.symbol link. Let's do that. The bigger command, but I think it's right. Yeah, this is hard links and soft links. So far it was created. This is the documentation is hard link. This is soft link because soft link requires complete absolute path. So I think up to here it's clear, right? Okay. Shall I go for the next? Oh, Rajdeep, is it my VM is visible or not? Hello.
No, sir.
Why then? Just can you refresh? Others, please. Others, is it visible?
No, sir, it's not
Sir,
visible.
I refreshed like 2
Sir,
times.
No, not now, not now,
green
not
or
now.
visible?
Is it visible now? Hello.
Your screen is visible, sir.
So maybe I'm jumping between this, but now it is I'm in the VM. Okay, is it okay? The tree command, are you able to see the output?
No,
Is it
it is
visible?
not visible.
No, no.
Okay, let me stop and share it again.
No, sir.
Just me do that. Now is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Now
yes,
it
sir.
is okay. It is okay.
Okay, great. Fine. So this is that part 4 we have done so far. I think mostly we have done it. Yeah, the last one is just changing the permissions. Whatever so far it is created, we try to change it. For this, we are using change mode command. So the basic permissions is already they set it what value, what standard. So hexadecimal value we supposed to use it. So that value octa value we have to use it. That value they have given it. So the first permission we are setting is, so changing the permissions the project directory to 755. So that change mode 755 to the project. So it's a direct permission. So we are giving that particular one for the project. But interesting thing is 35 line number, you can see that set the permission to the all directories under project SRC to 700. So that under project SRC, we have some more things are there. You can see that inside your project SRC, you can find module include lib, module 2 include lib is there. There are nested things are there. So whenever nested things are there, you supposed to use ch mode, changing mode recursively. So recursively means that particular permission is applied for the current folder and as well as subfolders also. For that, change mode recursively we are doing 700 to whom you are applying is whatever that project is already is there inside the project SRC and it's nested. So in the nested means you have that whatever the tree structure SRC contains, module include lib, module 2 include lib. All these we are setting to 700 because recursively we are applying this. And the third one is set the permission to all .h file to 644. See, header files are available where that header files are available. In the module 1 header file is there. In the module 2 also there is a header file. This header files exclusively I want to fix it. The permission is that 644. So let's do that. Maybe this one also requires that recursive, the change mode. So recursively I'm applying 644. Now the interesting way is inside of module 1 and module 2 we have an include folder, so that I supposed to use it again the bracket extension or brace extension. The brace is what you're using. So inside of your project, inside of your SRC, we have a modules, 2 modules are there. So let's do the brace extension. That's module 1 and 2. And then inside include is there. Yeah. So all header files, they said. All header files means you can specify with wildcards, that is .h. Mostly it works because module 1 include folder, module 2 include folder. In the module 1 header file, module 2 header file. So all these are changed to 644. And the last one is set the permission to all SO files into 755. SO files are available in the lib folder, so that the same thing we are picking out. But the permission we are applying is 755. Let's see in the permission. 755. And inside of your SRC, module 1 and 2, but SO files are available in the lib directory. So module 1 lib, module 2 lib. So lib contains always that SO files only. So hopefully these are straightforward commands. Nothing great thing we have done so far. Copy this. Yes. Maybe it could be a lengthy problem, but different dimensions of commands, you will know that. Simple commands, but lengthy one. Yeah, recursively then. This one is the last one. Yes. So hopefully we have that collection of 5 different parts we have implemented. I think that's okay. Let's run this one. So because whenever a bigger kind of problem is there, you're supposed to do in partitions and try to solve it. Oh, great. So this is what so far we have done it. So because all the background checks are done, the test case are passed. Okay. So shall I go for the problem number 3? I think it's okay. Shall I proceed? Yeah. So let's go for the problem number 3. Show. Yeah, it's linked to the files. So this is, you are given with already 2 text files are given, file 1 and file 2. In the OPT assets, already OPT assets contains, we did not give it, I think so, they are already mapped. Each contains list of world rivers. So who are the world names of rivers? They are available inside of your folder of assets. So one river name, it's available in one particular line in the current working directory. Write 2 sequential commands. Oh, sorry, it requires that script.h file. Sorry, sh file you require. You require to write it a bash script or shell script and make it executable such that script will do that following job. So that making the mode changing of the shell script, and then we are executing it. So what the script file has to do is, the first one is display the difference between them in a unified format. So like whatever that files are there, that has to be displayed what the difference is there. So I think we can see that a diff command with what its help is unified format is. So I'll check it, maybe what option they are using, because even I'm not pretty sure, but the command is diff, but I don't know what option is required for unified format. And then print the names that are common in both files. So both text files are there. Inside of it, whichever the names are common, we need to pick out that common files. So the common names, common river names in file1 txt and file2 txt. So let's see that. Oh, there is 2 commands. I think you're supposed to use it. Yes, correct. So first command is def. Let's see that the manual of the def. Yeah, here is that unified format. We try to use it. That simple -u is enough. So let's do that. That would help us. Okay, I need to write a shell script now. But before going to shell script, I should know how to use this command also. Common, the common one. Yeah, right. So let's see that. Diff is we are using with -u. Let's see that the common command also. We are trying to figure out that the common river names. Yes. So the common river names they are using. Oh, great. So here you're supposed to write this one, the lines unique to file 1. Suppress that lines unique to file 2. Maybe you supposed to specify that 3-column output is produced. So the columns contains that lines of unique to the file 1. The columns contains that files to the lines of the unique file 2. And column 3 contains common of the both files. So we don't worry about common now because comparatively we are picking out common files of file 1 and file 2. So combined 1 and 2 options we supposed to use it. That's like -1 and 2. And whenever we are picking out the common things, do I need to give anything to it? I think that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. So that's 1 and 2 I supposed to use it. The -1 and 2 option 1 and 2 I supposed to use it. So let's write the script now. Vi script.h. So I'm writing this script. So first we are using a diff the -u. So the file is available in, just let me check my folder where it is, the file is available. Yeah, it is. Here it is. Let's copy this. They clearly said where the file is available. So it's available in the OPT assets. We are trying to pick out it. The first file we are picking out. Sorry. File1.txt. And OPT contains the second file also, file2.txt. This command is okay, diff, we are working. So let's do that common, the common command. We try to pick the data from 1 and 2, first file and second file. The first file is available in OPT assets, that's file1.txt. And second file is also we are getting same OPT assets, file2.txt. Hope this works. Let's see that. 2 different commands only. Always common will take 2 files only. Maybe third one we are doing is output line. Big, they do not tell you that any kind of output to be done at. So let's do that. Changing mode of this file, like +x script.h or sh. Let's do that synchro eval. Okay, we have done. So this could be a simple one where it is commonality we are trying to pick out with the difference and common. So that's okay, I think. Now let's move to that, the next PPT. I think this is simple, straightforward commands. In the question itself, they have given you the diff and common commands you're supposed to use it. So where that files we are trying to use it is that file1.txt and file2. That's it, the difference. So I'm moving to the problem number 4. So this is the problem number 4. Synchro show. This question is somewhat interesting, I think so. Yeah. So using that ns lookup, see ns lookup command, it will check that network status. It could be from the local machine, or you are trying to connect to a web network and we want to find out that the status of the particular website, the status and whatever metadata of the website, complete metadata like IP address, which gateway we are getting, all these are we are trying to pick out using ns lookup. So the ns lookup, what it will do is we are trying to pick out that the IP addresses of the following websites. Maybe different websites are given, Google, Yahoo, and DuckDuckGo and YouTube and AWS and this. What we are trying to do is, yeah, every time whatever IP was generated, the obtained IP is there. After getting that each IP, we try to check it on the web browser, print the result using echo command. If the website is successfully reached the IP address of the particular website, we try to add that echo with yes. Otherwise, we try to add with no. That's it. It's a simple kind of command, but let's check that each of them. whether it is reachable through IP address or not. So we have a direct command, that is ns lookup. So let's do that ns lookup of first one. It will give you that what IP was there. This is IP, right? This is IP. This is a local one where it is served through my gateway, my particular internet service provider. But this is the actual IP address, right? Is it clear? So let me check this, whether you are able to open in the browser or not. Yes, I'm able to open it. So I'm able to open it. Is it clear? So what I'm trying to do that? Hello, is it clear? Yeah. So that's the first one. Second one, we try to do the similar lines. Same ns lookup of this. It is ns lookup. So we got the IP is this. Of course, multiple IPs we are getting. Let's do the first one. Oh, actually, non-authorized to answer, but it's okay. Let's take it. Definitely, it's a non-authorized. It means definitely we are not able to access it. No, it's not working. Yahoo is not working. So let's do other. Maybe DuckDuckGo. So ns lookup. I think it is authorized. That's what we got, a successful one. Yes, we are able to reach that particular one through IP. So that first one and third one is accessible, yes. And then we have that another one. YouTube is there. Maybe YouTube is definitely accessible. Oh, it is also unauthorized, I think so, because it cannot be done. So non-authoritative. So that non-authoritative means definitely we cannot access it through IP. No, it's going for Google. It's not going what I want is. And the last one is we have Amazon. I think this is also cloud storage. The cloud service, I think it is not accessible most of the times. Oh, this is also same, but let's check that. Mostly not. Yeah. So what do you say that one is? We have that 1 and 3 are accessible, 1 and 3, but rest of things are no. So your job is what I supposed to do that? Yeah. Okay, just simply printing with echo. That's it. Nothing else we supposed to do. Printing just echo. So what is supposed to do is vi script.h sh. We are typing that each one of them like echo. So the first one is www.google.com. This is reachable, so that yes. And echo. Next one is yahoo.com. It is not reachable. Yahoo.com, it's a no. And echo. Third one is DuckDuckGo.com. It is reachable. 1 and 3 only reachable. So yeah, I don't remember the remaining two. Like possibly we try to copy and paste these things. Yeah, this is. Yes. So Amazon and YouTube, both things are not accessible as we found it. Echo, and this is no. And the last one, right, this also no. Yeah, this is done, which is simple one, but looks like a bigger one. Change mode. plus x script.h sync pro eval. Oh, something missed it. Something missed it. Yeah, sorry. You supposed to give capital yes and capital no. You have given. I have given that it's a small letter. You supposed to give capital, and this is no, because matching output. We are output is generated, but not matching what output they are expecting. No. Okay. Yes. So that's it. The 4 problems of this BPT 1. So let's move on to the second BPT. I think up to this, is it clear? Is it clear? Great. So a rigorous practice and a continuous practice is required for the system commands. As you know that it is OPP when it is there for any course, it might be Python or it might be PDSC or Java. So you require a continuous practice. Conceptually, you must be strong, and as well as the continuous practice. Whatever VM or resource is provided, that resource you're supposed to use it. So to get the complete hands-on. Yeah. So let's check that once again, because how many problems are there in the back end, I need to check it. So OPT SC 2001. BPT 2 has 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's again 3 problems. So let's move to that. Root SC 2001. Again, we are creating the folders. mkdir BPT 2 has again 4 problems. So that's problem 1 to 4. Oh, sorry. 1 to 4. So this BPT2 also having the 4 problems. Let's walk through that each of them. Maybe it jumps to the next one is filtering the text. And our second week is there, definitely filtering and finding, extracting some part of the text. That's what we want to do that. So CD BPT2 problem 1. So let's see that the first problem. Here it is. So we are writing a bash script so that whenever we put the bash script, you're supposed to specify that the shell, which shell you are using for execution, you're supposed to specify the bin and bash directory. That generally we do that. So what this bash script will do is extract the country name and capital from a HTML file. So already HTML content is the input. From that, you're supposed to extract few parts of it. The network, sorry, country name, you need to extract it. Capital, you need to extract it. Assume that HTML code is of the following format and convert it into the format as shown in the sample output. Like this is my input. This HTML input is done. My output is look like this one. So you can see that whenever HTML is there, there are a lot of additional characters are enclosed. Like you can see that less than, greater than here. There is a country here. There is a is equal here. Quotations here. So, you know, forward slash is there. All these collection is there whenever HTML code is given. You supposed to extract only the required text. The required text means you need to ignore all these are less than, greater than, quotations. All these things we need to ignore. So whenever you need to ignore it, maybe they're supposed to use a grep command. Anything is specified? I think they did not specify anything. But anyway, we do that that grep command only. But make sure making a regular expression is more important for the grep command. What should be included, what should not be included is required. Whenever you write a grep command, what set of characters you want to include it, what set of characters you want to exclude it. So that complex thing, because I don't want to close this one, because I must know what should be included, what should not be included. So for this, just for sake of this one, to understand better, here I'm writing what should be included and what should not be included. So for this, I think we can include only matching part we are extracting. So the matching part we are extracting is, so we try to include capital A to capital Z. Is it right? Is it right? Yeah. So we are trying to include small a to small z. These things we are including, but we try to exclude. This is what including part. Inside of your each HTML line, what we are trying to include it. Alphabets only we are including. We are trying to exclude the remaining A to Z capital or small we are including. What we are trying to exclude, because excluding a lot many characters are there here. What I'm trying to exclude is, I'm trying to exclude greater than, less than. So we have HTML elements always, we have forward slashes there. Quotations are there, we try to exclude it. Comma we are excluding. And if you could see what else is there. Yeah, is equal to also there. What else is there? Yeah, colon symbol is there. Colon symbol. And spaces also. Yeah, because space is also there, like country, this one, it's there. So we are trying to exclude this one. So this is exclude part. Because I'm doing maybe brute force effort. Somebody might know efficient way that they can do it. Maybe somebody can guide or suggest something like a better way. But I'm feeling using grep command is only this as per the week 2 I'm going. So now maybe some other commands are the cut command is there. We can use it, but this could be a basic way to do that. So including and excluding is okay. After this including and excluding we done it, we try to get it. What we try to get it is the country we get it, and capital we are getting, and Paris we are getting, Tokyo we are getting, Ottawa we are getting, and these particular France, Japan, all these we are getting, because we are trying to exclude the remaining things, only include that alphabets alone we are including. So that things we are getting, so that what we are getting is the capital word is there, country word is there, France is there, Paris is there. All these are not enclosed of any characters. So that's what we are getting. So now, but I don't want country and this capital word also, because based on the output, this France, capital, Paris, Japan, Tokyo, Canada, Ottawa. So that we try to exclude these two also, country and Paris also. So what I supposed to do is, I'm trying to exclude another two we are trying to exclude. Two things we are excluding is the country word we are excluding, and we are trying to exclude capital also. These two things also we are excluding, because once this filter is applied, these things is applied, this part is applied, means the output we are getting is country and capital, and France and Paris we are getting. But I don't want again country and capital. I think we supposed to write nested grep commands. So first grep we are applying this using this grep 1, and this output we are sending to another grep command is grep 2. Don't say that grep 1, grep 2 is a command. I'm telling you that first time we are using a grep command, the output we are redirecting to grep 2, another one. It does not mean that grep 1, grep 2 commands are there. 2 times we are using the grep command. I think it works then. So let's see that how really that we want to code it. So let's move that vi script.sh. So let's do that. It's a bash script. So we want to do the bash initialization. So this is user and bin bash, because default decided is use the bash script. So the bash script we are using yeah, first we are trying to, okay, actually, I forgot that different options actually, include and exclude. For that, I need the help of this graph. So let's see that what options are useful. Include part and exclude part. File patterns. Yeah, this. I think this can be used for second grep part. Second grep part is there. How to include? Yeah, here it is. Only matching one. Only matching. Only matching. So -o we are using that only matching. That output we are sending to second grep command with -b. That's what we want to do. Maybe that would help us. So -b we are using and -o we are using two different grep commands. So let's do that. So the first grep command we are using, the grep, sorry. So grep. So we are trying to get that output matched things, which I'm using that expression where I'm trying to include that A to Z, small a to Z. These things I want to include. I don't want to include greater than, less than, slash, and then quotation, comma, then colon symbol, space. So remember, these parts are include parts. These parts are exclude parts. How to say that not include is, there is a cap symbol we are using. I think hopefully everybody knows that. Reverse. This is called cap symbol. Not include of less than, greater than, sorry, greater than, less than, slash. Oh, so here one more you can find it. There is pattern is misspelled. The reason is quotations is not considered as a character. If you put the quotations here, it feels that this pattern is closed here. We supposed to say that this is also character. For that, escape character we are using. This is what escape character. So the escape character, what it will do? This quotation doesn't belongs to the beginning opening quotation. So this is done so far. This entire one we are using for this entire one, sorry. This entire one we are using for pattern matching, and whatever output we got it. This output what we are getting is only that alphabets A to Z and capital and small. So that we are getting capital name and country word and sorry, country and capital titles we are getting, and as well as the country names also you are getting. So what I supposed to use it again grep. So I think I said it is -v option is there, which is reverse of it. What we are trying to do is I'm trying to avoid country. Yeah, it is country. So these titles I don't want it, and I don't want to include capital also. For that we are using and operator. That's called sorry, slash and or typing symbol and capital. Hopefully all done. Maybe I'm pretty sure that the output of the first command is redirected to the second grep command. So we are getting the remaining alphabets are only the capital name and country name. So one after another we are getting. So let's see that. Maybe generally in the patterns we are specifying. Mostly we are getting a complicated issues. So let's do that. Change mode, press X, script.sh. Synchro eval. Mostly it's not. See, there is a problem. There is a problem, like, the expecting output is this France and Paris and this. So I got COUN also. Maybe something I specified is something not. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, great. So I think my pattern of the first pattern is something wrong where it is not matching. So let's go back to my script. So I'm specifying this one is include, this one is not include. All these things Output we are redirecting. Yes, we are redirecting. That's great. All these out to specify the set. Okay, I think let me go back to, yeah, it's okay. Maybe I'm wrong with this. Less than, greater than, okay. Capital Z and capital A and the space is given. Oh, maybe I think this pattern to include it, you're supposed to use asterisk also, so that wherever matched all, the star indicates that all. Maybe I think so. That's what missing. Due to that, we are getting uh, you know, different kind of input for the first one. Let's do that. Yeah, it's what. Yeah, it is what exactly is in my script. This part is okay. Up to here is okay. This part is okay. But all these things can be considered if and only you say that star means all matchings of A to Z, all matchings of small a to Z, all matchings of less than, greater than, these things also include. So how can you say that all? So that's what star we are using. Yeah, it's pretty clear. Yeah. So this is okay. I think it might be a complex grep, but two different greps, one output generating to the, because it could be a hardest way. Maybe somebody can use a cut. They did not specify the question should be done it with grep, but I've done with the grep. The other way you can do with cut also. So I think, is it clear? Shall I go for the second problem? Is it clear? Yeah, great. So let's go for the problem number 2. Yeah, it is. I think 4 problems are there. One is done. CD, BPT, 2, and problem number 2, synchro show. What is this? Yeah. This is checking that either the existence of a file, I think so. It is. There are 2 files. Maybe it's a global config is there, local config. Oh, directories. Okay. Existence of a directory, whether the directory is available or not in the current working directory. If either of them they do, any one of them, if it's available, your job is done. Okay. So then create a file named default config. So creating a file is that we use a touch, but we check that existence of either default config is existed or local config is existed. That's okay. Now, please use that concepts in the week 3, redirection and combining. See, combining commands and redirection we do with OR operator along with some conditional structure we supposed to use it. Maybe it is OR operator and operator we are using, because either this or that, so that we supposed to use this particular piping only. So we create a script file which is script.sh. So inside of it, we should not read the input from standard inputs. Output is automatically, it is also generated. We won't want reading and writing the outputs on the screen. Just we are using the command which are required. That's it. So let's do that. Maybe you can use a if condition. If condition would help you because they clearly specified make use appropriate or and end. So when you use or and end is whenever a conditional. The conditional thing is either global config directories existed or local config directories existed. How would you know the directory is available or not? Is there is -d option is there to check the directory existence or not. So vi script.h. It's a simple kind of if condition only. So again we do the bash. The bash script we are doing user bin and bash. Maybe I don't know whether is the specified bash or not. So now if condition is required, as they suggested, directory, existence of a directory, it's not a file. So if a directory, so what is the first directory? Sorry, I forgot the names, proper names for that. Let's copy these two. I suppose to use same name. So let's do that. So if there is a existence of the first one or a second one, so whenever the first one is available, directory is available. If so, Or operator, we cannot use it in a English grammatical. They said it is or operator is required. So similar lines, we write that if there is a directory available, it is local config. If this particular condition is satisfied, what I supposed to do is, then I try to create a folder, sorry, a file. The file they specified, again, I did not remember what the file name. So let's copy the file name, default config. Yes. So let's do that. Yes. So we are creating a simple file that is default config file we are creating. Otherwise, they did not tell you anything. Just assume that these two are available, any one of them available. If those two are available, just create a file that is default config. So end of the if. So we created. Hopefully, this is a straightforward one. The only thing we have to use a right way of using OR operator with condition checking. The directory name existence we are checking. So changing mode, press X, script.sh, synchro, eval. Existence of either one of the folder is available, and then create a file. Oh, great. So this is straightforward. Nothing, a tricky thing is available in this. So let's move to the next one. Maybe the next one might be complicated one. So BPT, second one, problem number 3, synchro show. Yeah, this could be somewhat complicated. I think so. I'm not sure. Create in script name called script.sh in the current working directory. It checks that whether the string available is database error inside of your app.log. Yeah, it is already app.log file is present in this particular machine, maybe in the VM. So these are the lines available in the app.log. So inside of these lines, did you find anything database error? Did you find anything? Did you find anything? Is it there? Is it there? Hello. Yeah, I think it's there in the third line, right? So if that is available, if the string is found, add the time stamped one. See, time stamped means current today's time we are taking, maybe something like that. That time stamped entry into that error report.log. The timestamp should be the current date and time, maybe today's date and time, and refer that sample output. See, the sample output is this. Current timestamp you are getting, then colon symbol, followed by this particular constant string we are writing into the file of this error report. And see, let me keep this one. This particular file we are creating, that file it contains. Yeah, this is very clear. Whenever they say about the timestamp, you supposed to use a date command. There is no other way of doing, just it is date command. Just read the content of app log and then do the job. So let's do that. This app.log file is a simple file which is available. So vi script.sh. So here, picking out the content from the particular app.log. So we are trying to pick out the content is a app.log, which it contains a database error. So for that, I can use a grep command. Yes, I can use a grep. And just a complete line we want to extract. Yes, I want to extract database. What thing you want to check it? Whether this particular content available in app.log file, it contains this line or not. If you do this one, the output is generated, complete line we are getting. But I don't want a complete line, just I want to get the status of the particular one, whether it is successfully picked the line or not. So how would I know the status of the recently executed command? Can anybody say that? How can I know that recently executed status of it? There is a predefined operator. Did you get that dollar and question mark? Do you recollect it? Dollar and question mark? Recently executed command, its status we are getting, right? Am I right? Hello. Maybe you are somewhat in passive state, but you are in the call. Yeah. Oh, okay, Bhattacharya, maybe you are not familiar. Recently executed command, what is its status? If it is successfully executed, Bhattacharya, it returns 0. If it is not successfully executed, it returns non-zero value. Non-zero value means some error code. We don't know 1, 2, 3, some minus value, something like that. If it is successfully executed, it returns that 0. So that's the reason we got that whatever that executed command, that command status we are checking. If the status of this recently executed one, like this one, oh, this recently executed code, if it is equal to 0, that means successfully executed, then what I want to do is, we want to get the today's date. So possibly today's date we are getting using this one, the date command, the value of the date, timestamp we are getting into S. That S I want to do it by echo. So that echo, not printing, actually it is redirecting. So redirecting to that S value, that is $S, the variable value with colon symbol, that is timestamp value, database error found. This line we are trying to print it on the screen. No, we are trying to redirect it. So the redirecting, the output is error report dot log. Yeah. So this is whenever my particular previous command of grep command is successfully executed. When this is executed successfully, this is earlier command. This is the first execute or search. Here search string in app.log. So here we check that status of grep command, whatever that, whether it is successfully executed or not. So I think this is okay. Let's done that. Chmod +x script.sh synchro eval. Oh, something mistaken there. There is a mistake. Yeah. Here, I think it is, yeah. So here you can see that there might be issue. Database error, synchro, the complete line we are getting about. So let's see the problem once again. Synchro show. See, this line completely we are getting the output. So once this particular string is found, this complete line we are extracting, but I don't want complete line. Just I want to find whether the line is available or not. I think grep command has some kind of silence option. Instead of getting complete line, I can have some silence option. Let's see that my grep command, there is some option is there where it is a silence mode operation. Instead of giving outputs, it will do in silence. What way it will do the silence operation? I did not remember that option. Yeah, it is correct. See, -q you supposed to use it. So operation is executed, but output is not directed. See, you don't write anything on the standard output. Operation is done. It is reported through that exit status of 0, but it doesn't show you the output. I don't want output now. Only I want to check the exit status. So that, let me open this, my script. I want to do this one is a silence one, where it is quiet, which is -q. Want to do that, but in a silence way. So it is switch in silence. What I do here is silence. So I don't want to display that line in silence. So let's do that again. Just synchro eval. Hope it works. Oh, still there is issue. Oh, there is a bash script is required or what? Let's check that. Maybe the bash script is required. There is output, database error is found. Two cases are fine, but UTC time is found. Database error is found. Maybe let me check my question again. Database error found. It's a small letter, so last one is capital. First one is capital. All these are okay. Maybe should I use a bash script? Let me check it. vi script dot message. Let's do that. A database error, dap.log. Yeah, maybe it requires that the bash script also. Bash compiler interpreter, what you need to specify. User then and bash. Maybe I missed that one. No, something mistaken that I don't know what error is. The differences is expected output is this. The reported log is it contains that there might be some issues there. In my echo, there might be a problem. Let me check it. Error report log. Database error. Whatever echo we got it. $s we are using, that output we are redirected. Maybe I don't know. Maybe my particular comments is it creates any problem. No, I don't think so, because actually it's a comment. We write it. Somewhat has been mistaken. Yeah, it is basically it's a right procedure, but somewhat it is missed. Yeah, so maybe some particular output I'm struggling, then I don't want to waste your time. Maybe the script is right, but somewhere that error output is expected output is this, and what's the difference also I don't find. 2025 5th 6105 78. Is there any date format specifically they have given? I don't think so. They haven't given any space format. Let's see that. Date is S, and we specified the date value we are getting, current date value. If the result is equal to this, okay. Error report only. The file name is error report. I don't know what the problem is. So synchro show app.log error report log. Yeah, maybe I don't know. So somewhere I missed it. Let's go to that problem number 4 because we are running out of time. So BPT, CD, BPT 2, and problem number 4. So let's see that problem number 4. So I think we can, after this one, we can end the session. Yeah, it might be the last problem. Yeah, you can see that it is a straightforward where you have given a CSV file that contains that rows with the names of ages and names of it. Write a grep command that is in the sensor of script of your shell. Remove all the rows where age is not a numeric value. Sorry. Here, you can find that 30 is here. It's okay. And this 25 is not okay because it is non-numeric value. We are including the lines which are in the numeric. We are not including the lines which are not numeric. So similar kind of grep only we are using. Not to be included is what? So that two things we are trying to combine, maybe include and not include. So same grep command, but include only the numeric lines. So numeric lines are John, Elise, and Bob. So it's a straightforward one. We're using a grep. So it doesn't take anyone, but here you make sure that extract the lines. We are not doing a quite operation. We are trying to extract it. So this one, so to extract it, again, we have an option. I think -e is there. Yeah. I think extract and extended grep we are using. Maybe possibly that extended one, it makes use of it. So vi script.sh. So here exclamatory, sorry, hash, and then, so we are trying to use it user and then bin bash. So inside we are using a grep, extended grep we are using. There is some more options we are using. So what I'm trying to use it, I don't want to include other characters which are other than numerics. So the lines with numerics only I want to include it. So I don't want to include anything which are there, maybe not of that all, maybe comma separator things, and then plus, because it's a comma separated values. Comma separated value means either one comma value or multiple comma values. We don't want it. So here you can see that this part of it, the first caret symbol and comma, this indicates that one comma separator. Plus comma indicates that multiple comma separator values. All these things we don't want to include. So that here outer one is one more. All these things we don't want to include. Then what should be included is, we want to include only the numeric lines, that is 0 to 9. We want to include that. Either it is 0 to 9, it could be available at the last column value, maybe any value that it is between plus and plus, include 0 to 9, maybe it is left prefix 1 or right prefix 1, or it might be definitely it's the last only because the last column value only. So that's it you're supposed to do. I think it works. This part is one comma separated value. This second plus and comma is that more than one comma separated values. I don't want to include, so that I've given a cap symbol. So let's do that. Synchro, oh sorry, changing mode +6 script.sh. So let's run that. Synchro eval. Yeah. So this is only thing we have been figure out, that only the script for that problem number 3, maybe somewhat we are not doing the date and timestamp is the right way. Something is missing there. So I think this is about this today's session. Total 8 problems we have solved it. Just maybe you have quickly recap your session, but BPT problems are very important for practicing for upcoming OPP examination. So is it clear? Shall I close the session? Hello. Yeah. Okay. So my request to you that passing that BPT examination of system commands is not so easy until you practice well the practice problems and as well as the BPT problems. So thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you, sir.